So 24-11 will check back in Jake Grade and Jonah Spiegel, as well as Nigel Dunn. Well, he's in now. Oh, that's a slide tackle, and Irving will get called for that. So 1-0 it is, folks. The Bulldogs leading the Yachtsmen in this quarterfinal matchup. Tahir tries to get it to Irving. It's out. So the throw will come from the far side. Actually, it will be now Nick Burton taking the ball. Great throw right there. Brittingham punches it out. And offsides. The Yachtsmen have 5 shots on goal. And Bobby Brittingham has 5 saves. 2 shots on goal for the Bulldogs. Make that 3. And 2 saves, of course, for D'Agostino as one went in. Number 6, Dan Kane, set to check in for the Bulldogs. One of his hallmarks, he's a great athlete, but one of his hallmarks is a great throw, and here comes Habibzai. Oh my gosh, he tries, and no call of out of bounds there. So the sub will come in. 14 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half, folks. Portland is leading the Falmouth Yachtsmen 1-0 here in this quarterfinal playoff action. Steve Schwartz along with Sam Martin on camera here on WPPS TV3. It's a great day for playoffs here. Of course, by the time this game airs, we'll know the results of the World Series, but Boston heads in to Game 6 tonight with a 3-2 lead over the Cardinals. Get Oliver Brochu going in there to mix it up. Now Irving with a throw to Tahir on the left side. Oh, stops. They are so powerful, but kicked out. Nice defense from the far side. Here comes Molina kicking in. Habibzai tries to control. Goes over to Sam Farr. Oh, what a move. He kicks it in and over. Falmouth has a substitution here, as checking out will be number 17, Skylar Parkinson. 13 minutes left in the first half. D'Agostino kicks. Oh, skying for that ball is number 7, Irving. Here's Tahir now with a kick straight in, but Yama, oh my gosh, Bobe threatening. Certainly not the best turf here. Falmouth has relatively new turf. We know a few years back, Portland played the first state championship game that was held there, losing in a heartbreaking way to the Bangor Rams. This turf here at Fitzpatrick due to be replaced, perhaps this winter, or right after the winter. The throw now will come from Nick Burton. Brittingham just catches it. Rolls it out to DeHeer. Who turns and goes. Pressure by Leidick, Ben Leidick, but Portland ball. Sam Farr with the throw. To Abibzai. Back to Baker. Crosses fields. Oh my goodness. Vilas almost intercepted there, but Brochu, a heads up play, goes for the ball. Vilas did a good job avoiding the legal move there by Ollie Brochu. Abibzai with a send, but it's McGrory with who comes up. Ooh, that's a heads-up play there by Ben Leidick, but Baker is there. Here comes Ibrahim DeHeer with some daylight. Stops, turns. He's got 3 players on him at one point. Here comes Molina. He's got a goal this year. Sam Farr. Oh my gosh, what a move by Yama. Shoots blocked. Here comes Abibzai. To DeHeer. DeHeer with a foot on it, wide left. 10 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 is the score. The Portland Bulldogs are leading the Falmouth Yachtsmen. They outscored their opponents this year, but by a 27-15 ratio, with an 8-4-2 record. The Bulldogs outscored their opponents 38-6, with a 10-2-2 record. Oh, Josh Irving skying over Nick Burton to get that ball. You want to win the 50-50, and the Bulldogs are playing like they want to win it tonight, and they are. They're winning many balls tonight. Ollie Brochu, Josh Irving, spectacular play. Yama, of course. Abibzai, Farr, and company. DeHeer. The kick now will come from Falmouth. Will be taken by Gabe Mahoney, I believe, or actually, I think it will be. Goes up, headed by Yama. Where's the ball? DeHeer just kicks it out. So number 31, Matt Polowachik, a freshman, will come in. And number 17, Skylar Parkinson, also a freshman. So Falmouth mixing it up pretty well. They've got a young team. As we said, they graduated 17 seniors last year. From a state championship team, I think they beat Oxford Hills, if I'm not mistaken. They beat them either last year or the year before. May have been the year before that these two undefeated teams, Oxford Hills and Falmouth, played. Vilas and Grade well, here's a design play. Vilas wide right. Goal kick. Bakunda, a monster kick, but headed by Burton. Here comes Molina. Thing is, oh wow, when when the Dogs sub, which is maybe not super frequently, but they have such great depth, they don't lose anything. It's good to see Steve Debris on the sidelines tonight, along with Bobby Brittingham and Joe Giordano, along with Coach Franzilli. Todd Whitcomb is the assistant coach for Falmouth, along with, if I can pronounce this right, Sasha Vukasalevich. Greg Palmer, the principal. The A.D. Cooper Higgins at Falmouth. Deb Mignol, the principal at Portland, where tonight Kim Wyke is here. We see the assistant principal. Here comes Habibzai on the right side. And the AD, of course, is Mike Conley. One thing, folks, that is, in terms of the maturity of Haruna Bibzai this year, you really have a sense of confidence when he gets his foot on the ball. He's always been a goal scorer. He's always been somebody who, can be near the goal and score. But he's really increased his skill level and his maturity and his patience. And it's really a sight to behold now. You have great confidence when he touches the ball. Look at Yama in the middle. But Falmouth clearly with a double and triple team of him tonight. And that's going to sail out. It'll be Falmouth ball as number 3, Gabe Mahoney, will throw it in. Oh, taken down. Polowechik. To here. So there's 4 minutes left here, and crowd is not happy with that call. As a big, long send by Mahoney, and here comes Brittingham. He punches it out, and it goes over the goal. Missed it by that much. Number 31, Matt Polowachik. That goes straight up, that kick by Jake Grade. Well, that's a nice move there by Jonas Spiegel. That's a trip. That's a trip by Jake Grade. And it will be Portland ball here as Ike Bakunda will take the monster kick here. He's got a goal this year. Not going to score from 52 yards out, however. Bobe in there, really mixing it up well. He's matured this year as a player, too. Great raw talent, really has picked up his game. And here comes Irving, hustling. The call is, I'm not sure. Two minutes, 20 seconds left. And DeHeer tries to get it up to Irving. And again, Irving mixing it up with McConnell. Sam Farr, some fancy footwork back to Baker. 1.5 minutes left here, folks. Bulldogs try to put something together. That's kicked out by Burton rather. Ikbakunda's got 1:15. To here in now. Yama just sticks with it. Goes in. Nobody home on the left side. 40 seconds, folks. Bakunda with a big send down the middle. And here comes Bobe. Oh, kicked away by Jake Engelberger, number 25. Here's Irving with a shot in. Wide left. 25 seconds left. Bakunda heads it back. Gonna do what he can to try to, that was a smart move, so it'll be a throw instead of a corner. Polowaychik will try to get it in there pretty quickly. Here's a Bibzai is just gonna clear it, hopefully. And there you go. So the score after the first half, or at the end of the first half, is 1-0. Portland Bulldogs over the Falmouth Yachtsmen. Folks, we're joined at halftime by forecaster, sports writer extraordinaire Mike Hoffer. Mike, the first time Falmouth and Portland have played a game ever.
Yeah, it's been a long time in coming. You think about it, Falmouth used to be a Class C school as recently as 1998. They've spent the last 14 years in Class B. All they did there was win 9 championships, and now they're in Class A, so this probably won't be the last time we'll see this matchup. But kind of a fun matchup considering that these are two of the traditionally better teams. Rocky, the Portland coach, and Dave Halligan, the Falmouth coach, from my understanding, actually grew up together many, many years ago. Not to date either coach, but it was many years ago. So, that there are some threads here running between the programs, and not to mention they are right next door. So it is fun to see them play.
And it certainly speaks well to the Falmouth program and Dave Halligan and what he's done at Falmouth. For Falmouth to have graduated 17 seniors from a 2-year-in-a-row championship team, and to be here today, 9 wins this season in the quarterfinals.
Right, and you've really seen them come on. I mean, this is not a vintage Falmouth team, as we've seen so many times over the last 15 or so years. They did struggle early on. They suffered some tough losses. They got swept by Greeley for the first time this century. They got swept by Yarmouth, losing the second game 6-1 at home. But they turned it around. They won their last 4 games to get into the playoffs. They got the prelim win the other night, and this game's far from over because Falmouth, especially anytime Luke Vilas is on the field, you gotta worry, and it would be wise for Portland to get another goal or two.
And speaking of Portland, by the way, only 6 goals against them all season long, a 10-win, a 10-2-2 season, and really goal scoring spread throughout, but Yusuf Yama, really a little something extra for this team from Lewiston.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, talk about a great addition, and he's scored so many big goals. But what I've been impressed with Portland is it's really been a team effort, and not just with scoring. You see it defensively. I think every player has a role, and every player executes his role really well. And you have guys step up and score. Sometimes ones you don't expect. And we'll see if 1 goal is enough today, but certainly a good start for the Bulldogs.
And in fact, the Bulldogs have had, as we noted, 11 different players come up and score this year. So they've spread it out well. They've got a lot of depth, and there'll be a lot of exciting soccer action in the second half, which will be up in a moment. Thank you, Mike.
My pleasure.
We're here with second half action as the Bulldogs have a 1-0 lead over the Falmouth Yachtsmen. Had a 10-minute halftime delay here. Both teams refreshed. Here comes Irving now. He'll give way to Ollie Brochu. Throws it down the left side, and that's a push that is not called. Bobe was taken down by Engelberger. Yosef Yama double-teamed. It goes out. And Burton will throw. Brochu gets a head on it. And, yeah, there's contact there by Yama. And the referee will tell him, don't do that again. These referees, though, are really on top of this game for the most part. They are hustling. They are, you know, as excited probably as the players in terms of their readiness and experience. And there's the shot in. Brittingham saves. His 6th save of the game, Bobby Brittingham. Bobby. And we'll see what the call is. I think we're going to have a corner kick. No, I guess we're going to have a goal kick. So if that's the case, then that was a heads-up defensive play by the Falmouth player who's hurt his hand here. And I think that is going to be Jake Engelberger. D'Agostino with a kick. Oh, that's a push by number 13, John McConnell. And the kick will come now by Ike Bakunda. We'll see what's going to happen here. He's going to send it in. And it goes wide right. So once again, a kick by D'Agostino. 3 minutes into the second half. 1-0 is the score. Steve Schwartz and Sam Martin on camera. WPPS TV3. Once again, bringing you playoff soccer action. Portland Bulldogs in it year after year after year. This year, one of their highest ranked squads. At number 3 coming in. Just behind Scarborough and Noble. And there was a push there. That was Irving's push. Now there's a big long kick straight in. Brittingham goes to get it. Just before Nick Burton gets there. Co-captain. Getting a foot on it on the far side is Nigel Dunn. Portland ball. Oliver Brochu. With a throw. It's a foot on it. Vilas fast and no call. Here comes Yama. Changes fields on his own. Kicks it to the right. Headed. To here. Gets it over to Brochu. And that may not have been Brochu before on the right side. I got to take a look here and see who that was. But here's Bakunda. Great kick out of the reach of Vilas. And that was Tim Baker on the right side. Now he bent over. The Falmouth player went down. And the crowd doesn't like the call because you can hear them chanting that that player did it to himself, so to speak. And of course, the referee looks up and sees a Falmouth player down. Here's Vilas with a kick in. Oh my gosh, that was a great idea by the Falmouth player in the middle, but Brittingham just gets it. Oh, here he comes, folks. Oh my gosh, wide left! What a great scoring chance for the Bulldogs. Six minutes into the second half, it goes just wide left. Goal kick. Will DiAgostino with the kick. Whoa. It's like running into a brick wall, Harun Habib's eye. Great block by Bakunda in the back. As we've said many times, the road to the goal, well, the way to the goal is through Ik Bakunda, and that is no easy task for any team. Portland only having 6 goals scored on them all year long, against 38 goals for. The winner of this game will play the winner of Noble and Chevrolet, which is also playing tonight. If Portland were fortunate enough to hold on. If Noble won that game, the game would be at Noble. If Chevrolet wins that game, the game will be here. A send in, headed out. Bakunda, that's an errant kick, but it goes out, and it's going to be a corner kick here for Falmouth. Mixing it up a bit, Vilas will not take the kick, and instead it will be taken by Nigel Dunn. Coach Halligan preferring Vilas to be more on the scoring end of things. So it goes up and through, and it hits the pole, so a goal kick. A great contingent of fans for Portland. And now there's a delayed call, and they're going to call it a corner kick. So it looks like one referee overruled another. Difficult to understand, but here's Vilas with the kick up. And over the goal. It now will be a goal kick. As we take a look at the crowd here, Portland's got a great contingent of fans. It's going to be another corner kick, though, as it looks like it was deflected by a Portland player, is the call. So up again. Unblocked. And I'm not sure. Either a throw or another corner. It looks like it's going to be a throw this time. Nigel Dunn will take it. Or rather, Nick Burton. There's the big long throw. And out. So again, Portland, 3 scoring chances there for... oh, here comes...